Let's go. Yeah. It's your boy Sharon Bracy about to cook up Aaron O and Travis Hunter and whatever his girlfriend name is. I have no idea. But how you doing today?
This is Mr. 5-0. So look, you know what I'm saying? It's never an issue here when it comes to the hot seat. I did hear some troubling statements made about the Heisman winner himself and everybody reacting to his relationship. So I think that's going to be very interesting to get into because I'm shocked how these sports relationships actually work. But to talk about a man so young and successful and his girlfriend, and it got the internet on, I got to be brought up to speed. I know you know, but I don't know everything. Hey, Rogue C, I got to find out. And we're going to get into it. But I got to get some water. Hold on. You know the show can't go without no water. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Good day to you, Rogue C. How you doing? Actually, the crazy thing is I do not understand why everybody's in an uproar of this young man. It ain't my fault he look like he have a chromosome short. That's why his eyes are so damn little. He got those little beady eyes. I don't even know how he could play defense so good with those beady eyes, but clearly he got 20/20 vision. But I really don't know what the toxicity is about that this young lady is exposing. I do remember when this all started not too long ago, maybe a week ago, 2 weeks.
A week ago. Yeah, that must be a New York thing. That's a New York thing. That's what it is.
And he tried to give her a hug, and he was busy out there flirting with the help.
Here we go. Here we go with that nonsense.
Flirting with the help. That was the issue that she had. He just like Remy Ma.
No, I don't like this view. Take me back to the other view. I don't like this view.
He just like Remy Ma, he cannot be dating the help.
Just
the
like
cheerleaders are the help.
Just like Remy Ma, you can't be dating the help. So, all right. So look, obviously I follow Travis Hunter because I follow sports now that I have to destroy you on this show day in and day out. And so Travis Hunter has one of those like relationships on YouTube. They have like a couples page and all that. So,
they have a couples page?
I think they got a YouTube page together or something where they do stuff. I have not actually watched an episode, but I think they talked about it to some degree. So I'm pretty sure about it. So I think that kind of matters a little bit. And also I need to look up how old they are. Yeah, I need to look because I don't know their age. I think I believe a lot of age matters. You know what I mean? We're gonna act like it don't matter all of a sudden. So
yeah, I mean they both young, so yeah, it kind of don't matter as long as they're like in a 2-year span for each other.
I'm not talking about too old to date each other. I'm just saying for what they're experiencing, all those type of things. So I think
but at any age, a woman is going to look at you sleeping with the help as a problem.
You consider cheerleaders the help?
Absolutely.
I don't know if I can agree with that.
Right, since Mumbai, we gonna do it. If Travis can do it, no one can. Yeah, that is absolutely the help.
So, are you saying that his girl is a cheerleader, or she was a cheerleader?
She the boss. She the house. So you can't be going out there sleeping with the help when you are the house. So he got his main girlfriend.
No. Is she a cheerleader or not?
His girlfriend, no, she's not a cheerleader.
Oh, she's not a cheerleader. So how is she the help?
Well, she's not the help. The girls that Travis Hunter was out there flirting with and grabbing ass to.
Oh, are you sure that's what he was doing?
That's what he was doing. So when he scored the winning touchdown, he broke his own record. He went over there and they was like, Travis, yay! They was shaking their pom-poms, and then he started grabbing their pom-poms.
Okay, I got it. Hey, this come on now. Listen, this is kid-friendly show here. Okay, I didn't see the footage on that. I know they stormed the field and all that, and there was a bunch of people around, but okay. I mean, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
Because I can't be putting a brother on Front Street like you doing like that. I can't go. You can't turn on the brotherhood like that live TV, sir.
So here's the thing. She is the one that's running the relationship, and I guess people just gonna have to understand that she is the leader of the relationship.
You believe she runs the relationship?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Because that man had no idea how to put his socks on if it wasn't for her.
I see. Yeah, okay, we can get into that.
He didn't even know what kind of music to listen to get himself hyped up, because all he did was watch Goku do Super Saiyan. Come and she's like, no, babe. Hey, you need to listen to some Little Wayne to get you going. You need to listen to the GOAT because you are a potential GOAT in this whole football thing.
So he likes anime and stuff like that. Yeah. Stuff that girls used to tease guys for and be like, oh, you weird. Stuff like that?
No, not because
yes.
No, that's not what happened. She is growing him up, saying, hey, listen, you got to put away childish thing because you are not a child anymore, is what she said. You need to listen to some grown music, some Lil Wayne to get you motivated, because Goku ain't kicking it no more. You can't be on the court talking about Frieza, sir. You are starting to be grown. You got to have grown conversations.
Sir, I'm going to hit my dog G-Ville because I think you fronting about this anime stuff. But we'll get into that a little later because I think you fronting. I don't think you telling the truth about that, sir.
And so she is definitely leading the conversation. She's leading her man into the right direction. That is what she is doing, and people are not liking that. He is taking the back seat to the relationship. He is saying, hey, as long as I'm doing great on the football field, that's the only place he want to be a leader in. And he said he's giving her full reign to lead him in the right direction of this relationship. And he likes a little toxicity within his relationship. And there's nothing wrong with that. He knows what he like, and he went to go get what he like. She chased him down, and she was like, yes, I was not attracted to you at first. I didn't like your little beady eyes. I didn't like your little silly hairstyle, and I damn sure didn't like the way how you was watching anime all the time. But you have potential. You're funny. You're a little shy, and I like that about you. And so she started dating him, and she moved him in the right direction.
See, I think you're speaking for the young lady. I don't appreciate that.
Well, hold on, Sharon. Let me ask you this question. Do you believe him focusing on anime, not focusing on all those other stages, is the reason he was able to master his craft?
No.
Yes.
I don't think that has anything to do with him mastering craft. He is a man that is willing to go into that room and watch footage of games before and after because he want to be the best. And he was able to achieve it because he studied film, not because he studied.
Yeah, Sharon don't know what he's talking about either, man. Go ahead, cook him up.
Yeah, so I think you don't understand him being able to focus. See, he didn't get distracted by club life, drinking, partying, and the typical college lifestyle. So what people don't realize, him doing anime, you can watch anime anytime. It's recorded. He could do that on his free time compared to, hey, you got to come to this party tonight because this is the only night that party is going to be happening. I'm telling you, the reason that he's able to climb and be so excellent in what his craft is because he's not distracted. And what we really need to be saying is telling young men, be more like him. Master your craft. Don't worry about these women because he's a perfect example. They're going to come, especially when the money comes and the performance comes. So I think he's actually playing out the advice that we're giving, and now he's still getting criticized because now he's not man enough. If he was chasing women, you would be criticizing him. If it was another player, and now that he's not chasing women, he's focusing on his craft. Now he's saying that the woman leading him. I just think you can't make Sharon happy. That's what it really sounds like in these streets.
And what I'm trying to tell you is that she led him into going into the locker room and the game room to study some film. She said, I need you to be the best person on the field at all times. Listen here, baby, I love you. I need you to go ahead, hey, listen, we can have our little fun. We can watch anime at home. You can play your video games, but I need you to be in that locker room studying film. And when you come back home, I'll have some food cooked for you. I have a little attitude, so it's going to be spicy. And but the problem be good.
The problem what you're saying, he done been great way longer than he known this girl. He known her for what, 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. So what about the
no, 5 years. 5 years.
I said, for 5 years, what about him coming out of high school? Him coming out of high school, he was greatly recruited. Not only recruited, he was recruited by like Florida State University before Prime went. Like he was highly recruited.
He was the number 2 ranked high school player in the nation. It's just for to help you out because I do this sports. But go ahead.
And also,
So,
Eda, man, I
you
would
don't
like
know
to
if
tell
you
you this, Eda, man. She was the one that said, no, we should go and play with Mr. Deion
You
Sanders.
just be lying. See,
I'm not.
so
She was
sick
the
and
one that
tired of you
said,
lying.
she's the one that said, she's the one that said, hey, you need to go over to Colorado, play with Deion. I'm going to pack my bags and follow you over there to make sure I keep you on the straight and narrow and make sure you go inside that goddamn that film room and study your craft and be the best.
See, that's why
The
I know
best
you don't
wide
follow
receiver
this. Hold on.
and the best.
So he was at the HBCU with Deion before. See, you just be talking. I know for a fact that it's so good to see you up here talking because no, he been with Deion. He'll tell you that him and Deion been together long before Colorado. This ain't nothing new. Colorado. The only reason he's in Colorado is because Deion went to Colorado. He wouldn't have been there.
He was originally committed to Florida, and he flipped to go with Deion and I think that was the first 5-star recruit they ever got because I think he's the first one.
Yeah, and she said, yes, baby, go ahead and do it. I got your
back. Come on, man. I can't believe
I got your back.
Sharon, you can't make this argument. I'm going to tell you why. See, one thing you don't know about Travis Hunter is he don't smoke, he don't drink. That means I get to speak about this because you don't understand the type of discipline it requires for you to be able to pass that up in functions with people that might have a level of influence that you recognize in environments and things like that. And you got to stand on business like, no, I don't do that. Social events where people like to blend in. Nah, I don't do that. And to stay focused and not get caught up. That's why you get into a little bit of video games or some anime. You have no idea what you're talking about. He absolutely used those things to help maintain his focus and not to allow other distractions in his life. Let's go to the club. Hey, with these chicks, like you gonna as a young person, you're gonna deal with people, so they're gonna attempt to, but it's gonna be so limited because you don't allow yourself to deal with those things.
And also, she was the one that was saying, hey, I'm going to make sure it be your in-home vagina because I know how much they're going to be throwing at you. You don't have to go to the club. You don't have to drink. You don't have to smoke. I don't need none of that, baby.
He was already getting that.
Right here. I ain't going anywhere.
The crazy part about it is
here.
the crazy part about it is that you think that he had to go to the club to get to some vagina. In Colorado.
And this is a kid-friendly show, all right? Y'all going to have to talk around those words. Thank you very much.
Okay, some boo-boo.
Right.
So, yeah. So, the whole point that I'm telling you is that
this I got you, Afro Nerd.
The whole point that I'm saying is I really think that some of the guys who be talking outside of Sharon have never been on the college campus. You can fall into something by accident. Like this idea that you're crazy.
Not him. That's why. This is why she chose him and said, hey, listen, you know we together, right? And he was like, okay. She's like, okay, so you can watch your little games, you can play your video games, and you can watch your anime, and then after I cook you up some arroz con pollo, you're going to jump on top of this thing, and you're going to be good, and we're going to ride this thing up to the sunset into the NFL, and then once we get in the NFL for 3-4 years, we're going to have a baby, and we're going to keep on moving. I got you, babe. Don't worry about it. You just better not be out there dealing with those cheerleaders because they're going to be out there chasing you down. Don't be so naive. And what he was doing was being naive. And so when she said, get off me, I told you about being naive, she got tired of her being silly and not smart and playing the field properly. Like he do all that film work, but for some reason he didn't understand how the field or play with other females was supposed to go that.
So how you feel? So did you see the Heisman speech? She didn't even want to stand up for that man.
All right, we get there. We would get there. We didn't get there. We're gonna attack it one point at a time. Don't move too fast. I know you speeding. Go ahead, Afro Nerd Radio. Afro Nerd didn't get a chance to speak.
After Nerd got
to wait. Put our banners up, please. Thank you very much.
You got
Afro Nerd gonna have to wait. He gonna have to wait. I wouldn't finish cooking. I'm just playing. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
The ticker at the bottom, sir. Make sure everybody know what we're speaking about. You know.
Gotcha.
Look at him looking like an amateur.
Yes,
I am. Like an amateur
I'm getting too involved in a damn conversation. Yes, I am. I'm sorry.
Okay, can I get at it?
Yes, you can.
Okay, gentlemen. Good evening.
Good day.
All right, so let me make sure I'm on the right topic this time because I've called him before and got reprimanded by saying, you're not hitting it the right angle. So So we are talking about Travis Hunter and his current fiance, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So
Read up.
I'm going to attack this from a different angle. Okay. So I'm not, I'm called Afro Nerd, right? So I'm not really the sports guy for obvious reasons, but I'm looking at this at a different angle. Does anyone know about the Travis Hunter Sr. story? Okay.
No.
There's a reason why his father did not come to the Heisman proceedings, right? I'm looking this up. It looks like he had done 90 days in jail, was recently released, and he kind of sort of has, from what I can tell, somewhat of a weird relationship with his son, because he told his son, well, I'm not going to show up to this thing because I just don't want to. I don't want to come to this thing, and holler at me when it's the NFL draft. So
how's that weird?
Wait a minute.
I think he's gonna get there.
Sherrod,
well, hold on.
Get your guy, man.
Let me land the plane. So what I'm saying, the Heisman,
you got to get there.
The Heisman is a pretty significant achievement. Okay. Everyone else is there. Deion Sanders, his woman, his mother, everyone's there, but not the father. Okay. His father is at home with his boys crying. We saw that on X. Okay. But when you tell your son that I don't want to go to this thing, I'll see you when you get the NFL draft. That seems a little like, it seems similar to how his woman is kind of moving. His woman, you see his woman being somewhat distant, and maybe she's becoming more fully involved. The higher that his star rises. Okay. You see where like he's professing his love. He's professing his love to his father, which is admirable. Say I love you and everything else he does. He does a very impassionate speech at the Heisman. I'm bringing it home. Okay. But it's kind of unrequited though when your father says, "I'll see you when you make the draft." Well, the Heisman is fairly important. Jim Brown won the Heisman in '56. The Heisman is like the Oscars for football players. For college, the Heisman is important.
So if that's the case, who won the Heisman 6 years ago?
I'm not the football guy.
Oh, okay.
But no, hold on. But what I do know is that when you lose it, you try chasing it. You try chasing it because Reggie Bush just got it the last couple of months, and he lost it. He took it away from him. So we can't. And I think OJ.
So now, what is the correlation? What's the correlation between?
It's no correlation. He's just talking because y'all let him talk. So the whole point of what we talking about is that it doesn't matter if his daddy decided to go. His daddy's a grown man. His daddy can go to the Heisman or not. If his daddy want to wait till the draft and he said, "Hey, I think the draft would be more important," that's when I'm gonna go. We gotta stop telling fathers what they should do because we don't know why they rationalize and do the things that they do. So let's get back to the topic. When we get back to the
hold on. I know you like to interrupt, and that's what we do on Black YouTube.
I didn't interrupt you. I wait till you stop.
No, you did interrupt me. No, you did interrupt me.
You was done.
I didn't complete it. No, you said you are not my.
Let's see how you gonna.
You're not my father.
The bounties up.
Let's go there. Let's go there. You're not my father. Let's go there. Right. So I'll land the plane. I'll land.
You'll be respectful. You
I'm gonna draw when Negroes don't like what they hear, they start acting this way. I notice. I see a theme.
Afro Nerd, how are you connecting the girlfriend and the father not wanting to be at this event? What is the connection?
The connection is the two closest people in his life appear not to be somewhat disinterested until he gets to the final boss.
No,
hold on.
You're wrong. I can respond to it
because
what you don't realize.
Right?
What you don't realize is
that's Black YouTube.
I know the backstory. I know the backstory. His father actually got a problem with Prime because he looked at Prime as his daddy, and he didn't want to be in the same room as his daddy. You just talking.
What? We just
you just talking. Listen, it had nothing to do with his son. It was he got a problem with Prime, and Prime taking the father role. So he said, "Hey, I'm gonna let you just go ahead and be with Prime."
Okay, that's some new information. Welcome to the show,
Talking.
J Hub, because J Hub seemed like he got some information on why the daddy was not there. Since that is introduced into the show, we didn't even get into the full topic
J-Hub
yet.
don't know.
But
J-Hub,
I
my
guess
guy.
it's,
J-Hub
I
don't know. He
guess
about to
I
make
guess
it
it's
up.
important for us to have a little bit more of some backstory, Arano. We are going to see where this is going to go. Go ahead, J Hub. Tell us a little bit of backstory so we can actually get into the crux of if him dating this woman and eventually marry her will be a bad choice for him because Unc said we need to let him crash out. But in the meantime, J Hub,
It's J-Hub fault. I blame J-Hub.
explain why this is your fault, J Hub.
I can't explain that. Salute to everybody on the panel. Salute Eater Man, salute to Aaron O, salute to Sharon.
What up?
Salute to everybody else on the panel. I can't really see you right now.
You good? That's it right for the meantime.
But I mean, everybody can see. Can you put my icon on the screen?
Oh
big
Lord,
screen.
this is a kid-friendly show, sir.
So from the beginning, before they even got married, right? She had her ring finger tattooed as a money sign. So she's married to the money from the beginning. She's already married to the money before she got with him. If you look at her, pictures of her wedding ring right now, behind it, you will see.
You like this, Arano?
He just opened my eyes up. He just opened my eyes. I was not expecting that.
So yeah, but you gotta
no,
let
Eden, man. Let him finish saying what he's saying, Eden, man. This is what Afropreneur was talking about. You just interrupted. I interrupted J Hub. That was not for the door for you to open up and walk through it. Hold on.
Go ahead, J Hub. I respect J Hub. Go ahead, J Hub.
Damn.
So from the beginning, before she had an engagement ring, she had a tattoo of a money sign on her ring finger.
Okay.
Which lets me know that she's been married to the money from the jump.
Damn.
Before she met this nigga with the big smile.
Brother, this is kid friendly.
But J Hub, sir.
Go ahead.
When you're 20 years old and you worth $5 million, $6 million, the money gonna be part of it regardless. He ain't gonna find a woman that just love him for who he is because he's too famous. Do you agree with that or you disagree with that?
I agree with it.
Okay, so money is a part of his character and his value system of who he is anyway. No matter what woman it is, good, nice, bad, or indifferent, she's gonna also be looking at the money and the fame. So he can't escape that.
Like if you, I think you look at his NIL deals, he made like $6 million last year.
Yes, 7, I believe.
So the idea that a woman can just say, "Oh, I'm gonna look past the money. The money's already there. That's already a part of the picture." Every woman gonna look at that money because that's part of what he's bringing to the table.
Absolutely,
Sharon.
Absolutely. So get Afropreneur, hurry up.
Okay, so there's another thing here too that we have to be mindful of is that this we've seen this movie before. 25 years, 25 years ago on Oprah's show, we saw Jada Pinkett Smith say pretty much the same thing to Will Smith or to Oprah, saying, "Well, I really didn't he wasn't my type, right? Wasn't my type." And we also see that to this day, she doesn't really support Will Smith. 25 years later, after having made that comment, hold on.
What does she mean by not your type, though? But what when you hear her say he wasn't my type, what does that register? What does that mean to you? What was she trying to tell us?
I know we love to interrupt. I can answer the question. She further stated, "Well, he's not my type because Rakim was really my type of guy. I like more street dudes. He wasn't my type." She said that? Yes.
No,
on Oprah. Travis Hunter, girl?
No. He make
no. I know.
He's talking about Will Smith. Why?
No, but let me. I know this interrupted thing is crazy. I don't know. This is ADHD or something. I don't get it. So what I'm saying is, can I land
like this? Afropreneur, it's hard because you go so far this way to bring it back around, and
no, I said it. I'll make it clear. I had said we saw this before. It's like a franchise movie. It doesn't rhyme. It repeats. So what I'm saying is, we saw a woman who said, "Not my kind of guy," and come to behold, we also see her not really supporting Will Smith. She doesn't support this guy publicly after having said 20-something years ago, "He's not my type of guy."
Okay.
So here we are again with this kind of woman saying, "Not my type of guy." And you see that her comportment is kind of twisted. She has to be prompted to stand up for her fiance winning the Heisman. She has to, she's screw face when he makes a play. We started to see a pattern. When a woman is really not into you, they start to do, it's called kinesics, body movement, body language. You can't hide. You can say things, but your body, you can't prevent your body from showing how you really feel. Okay. So we're seeing a pattern.
Stay single?
At 21 years old, when you might get the major bag to someone who you think is really not in your pocket, hell no. He's not a woman. He doesn't have eggs. He could be 35 and get married.
The problem is
that 21.
So wait, guys. We got me and Sharon got to run this show because we ain't gonna be here all night. Okay, this not the old show I used to run. We don't do that no more. Okay, my question to y'all is quickly: do y'all think her saying he wasn't my type initially is like a red flag that she's not into him actually? Like y'all, that's how y'all take that statement. Is that how y'all take it, Mr. J Hub?
No, I feel like if that's what she said at that time, that's how she felt. We have to accept what she really said. So
okay,
if that's what she said at that time, we have to accept it in a certain time frame that whenever she said it, right? So if she said it at that time and she didn't really know him at that time, for instance, and she said, "Hey, I don't really know you. Like, hey, if I just start watching football yesterday and I said, the quarterback for the Eagles looks like a running back and he's not a real quarterback and he just runs the football all the time," that's their exception of what they just witnessed.
Okay. So Sharon, do you have a problem with her saying he wasn't her type in the beginning? Like, is this problematic for you or not really?
I do not think that's problematic at all. I think it's actually very common for people to not actually be or marry a original type, because sometimes your type could be toxic or your type could be not as founded as you thought it was. You went off of what somebody else is considered. So your framework of what a man or a woman is not really actually yours, but you took it as it was. You owned it as it was. And then as you start speaking with somebody, they make you laugh, they little quirks, all these little different things. That person that initially wasn't your type, you want to find out that is your person. And I believe that is what happened with this young lady.
Okay, so my question to y'all is, do y'all have a problem with what she says or who she is? Or do you have a problem with her, or y'all good with the relationship?
I think it stinks. There's two things here. I'm going to make it real quick. Maya Angelou, the late Maya Angelou, said something. She said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time.
Okay.
The great Maya Angelou, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a great quote.
So, yeah, I think it's accurate. And
okay,
I think
so I'm gonna write that down.
And the second part is, I think that women have to mature in order to be able to accept the person that's probably not their type or best for them. Not at 21, because we've seen someone like Sierra. Sierra had a type. And she went through 10 or 15 years to root out that type before she hooked up with her present man. Okay. Because she went with 50 Cent. She went with Future. She went with Bow Wow until she gets to what's old boy's name?
Some highly successful men. Her type is highly successful men.
Right.
No.
That's what you just mentioned.
You're being very blanket. We're talking. They are just being successful. Flavor is successful, and so is Barack Obama.
No, Flavor Flav is struggling, my friend. But okay, I can see that. I could view that
he's entertaining, but he's not successful like 50 Cent.
Like he was.
Degrees of success.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
He's been a public guy. I'm not going to go
No,
into
no, it's fine.
Player's
It's
got
fine.
some kind of franchise. He's not hurting.
Okay.
But I got you, Mr. Radio. You don't like her. You feel like she said what she said, and you're gonna believe her. Okay, J Hub. Any problems with the
hers? Her movements are suspect.
I got you. Okay, J Hub. Any issues? Any problems
with the young? You say the young lady you talking about is his fiance?
Yeah, because this is what the outrage is.
Yes, of course. I feel like, if you pay attention to who she was and who she is, we're not really talking about at this point in the last 2 weeks. We got to throw that to the woods.
Okay.
Damn.
So the way that she's acted in the last 2 weeks, we can't really count that. You know,
interesting.
Honestly, I would even say throw everything that she's done since she knew who she was really dealing with. We got to throw that to the woods.
They've been together for 5 years. So subtract 5 years off of Travis Hunter. Let's see how old he is.
Yeah, so she's
right.
So at this point, she has shown that she's a good, loyal woman. She's been with
21. Somebody subtract 21 from 17. Well, I mean, yeah, 21, 5 years. What's that? 16?
16.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's how long they've been together. And clearly that's the high school sweetheart. So they are going
like that.
No,
they are going into the terms of LeBron and Savannah.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Oh, yes, we are, because that is his high school sweetheart. She picked him, and he enjoys.
Gentlemen, we got to get the show rolling. I just wanted to establish positions from people to try to understand. Is y'all supportive of this couple? Y'all ain't supportive. So, Mr. Radio Man said, I don't rock with her. Okay, right. J Hub, you rocking with her or you not rocking with her?
Rocking with her?
Yes.
As far as what's been established so far,
Lord have mercy of her being in a relationship with Travis Hunter.
No, I mean based on what she said out of her.
Yes or no?
And no.
Okay, either man. I just need to get ecstatic. Is you rocking with these people, or you like, nah, that girl ain't right for him?
I'm rocking with it.
Okay, cool.
I can elaborate if you want me to, but
no, I don't want the elaboration.
Let me talk.
Not yet.
I'm just trying to get an understanding of what the outrage is about and where people's positions are, because some people know more than other people, all that kind of stuff. Big Dog is in the building. I want to know what's your thoughts?
Aaron, what is your position? Because so far on this side,
well, I know less than everybody, so I can tell you that.
Both of us.
Yeah, so I knew they was in a relationship, but when people was like, she didn't like him before, or something, he ain't her type. This stuff I don't know, so I'm just taking.
Aaron,
yes, sir.
Have y'all ever considered she just not interested in football?
So I mean, I have considered that. But I also, big Dog barking. Let me get your take in here before we move forward, because we got to get the show moving. This ain't the old show that I used to run. I don't be here all night, okay? I'm not. These gray hairs mean something now. Are you for this couple? Do you believe the young lady is good for him, or you believe, get that prenup, run away?
I mean, they've been dealing with each other for 5 years, so why would she switch up now?
Okay.
So here's the thing. Me and Sharon, we found the footage. We found the footage. I ain't got to listen to y'all no more. We going to let her talk for herself, because we got the footage. Pull up the footage, Mr. Sharon Bracey, okay? This here is his fiance, and she's here to clear up all of the allegations put and levied against her. She's here to speak for herself, so you men can't speak for her, okay? Now we're gonna get to the bottom of this, okay? Whether she good for him or not, y'all can make y'all decision by listening to what she got to say, okay? Listen to the video.
Okay, I'm going to be addressing all the stuff online, because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But with a testimony, without a test of faith. So I'm going to start from the very beginning.
So I just want to say, she ain't ugly. Who said she was ugly?
I did.
Hater. Straight hate.
I mean, he's not a looker himself, so
she is not ugly.
She ain't pretty.
That's wow, yo. You crazy. She is not ugly. She's cute.
She ain't cute.
Artifact says she cute, hater.
I can't even tell where her neck is at.
Man, you straight hating. You straight.
Listen,
So, out of all the
no,
girls that could be ugly, this is wild, my brother. I
She
can't
ain't-
believe you gonna say this young girl.
It's just because she looked like she was about to cry. That's why you feel a little sympathy.
Nah,
for her.
if you know me, I
feel
don't
no
care about no
sympathy for her.
tears.
They
Hey,
are too-
you better ask
listen.
about me. Ask about me. Like, no, I don't care about no tears. I just think the young lady's attractive. She ain't bad looking.
Hey, listen, two ugly people getting together is fine.
All right, we gonna move on, you hater. We gonna move on because she gonna roast you herself. All right.
With this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things
Permission from Travis, who don't run a relationship, Sharon.
because
Absolutely.
these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people.
She left him in the DMs.
For 2
He
months.
hit her up in the DMs,
And she decided.
and she said, "I'm gonna leave you on read for 2 months." For 2 months. So that's what happened. Everybody, all this out. He hit her up in the gut DMs because it go down in the DMs,
And she's leading that relationship.
No. She got permission from the big dog to speak about this online. So you can call it what you want because you want to undermine the young brother, but I support our young black man. I see what you on, Sharon. I see what you on. It ain't gonna happen tonight. Okay, we not tearing none of my brothers down today.
It's going down.
Absolutely not. So this young lady not ugly. You said she ugly. That's wild crazy. She said he hit up in the DMs 2 months. She left him on read. Let's continue.
People said, "Oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was." That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited. Okay, I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people they're addressing.
No, you was good. Yeah, you
this around them, and Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't.
Oh my Lord! Oh, the truth comes out. So no, it's my turn. I heard y'all talking all right. Okay, y'all talking about she wasn't really feeling him like that because she said he wasn't her type. Turns out he was a cheater and he already had a girlfriend in the DMs, so her type is not a cheater. So she initially was like turned off by this. How you hit me up with your girl? Denied. But she says she is a woman of God, okay? And she don't just judge a person by singular actions. She like, you know what? I could be wrong. Relationship could have been stale, could have been over. I don't know. And you know how men are when they want to make sure they do what they do, they do what they do. And she believes heavy in the Lord, and she went to him for guidance, and it allowed her to understand who he is and say, I'm gonna learn and see who he is before I make extended judgments. So that's what happened, sir.
And so she is running that relationship. She said, "Hey, listen, before you get with me, sir, you better go have a conversation with God."
Are you telling me you need to get permission from your?
And this is why she was feeling. This is why she was feeling a little insecure. She's feeling the devil was creeping into his body and his spirit because all of a sudden he's hugging these goddamn cheerleaders a little too harsh. She ain't on the field tackling on the opposite. No, you tackled that young lady, and so therefore she started to feel a little creepiness getting inside her. She said, "Travis, you starting to act like when you left your girl and you cheated on your girl. What's going on? Don't do this. You're backsliding."
You speaking about stuff they don't know. You got to introduce your evidence. You got to introduce your evidence.
She just gave me the evidence, and we're gonna bring it right back up. She just gave the evidence that he was a cheater, and she was the good one. Say, hey, listen, you need to change your character. You need to change your value system.
So I'm just saying.
And go ahead.
So from right there, okay. So now we got the backstory of what that means, Mr. Bracy. Okay, it means cheater, you're a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker. See, she ain't playing with him. And I don't blame that young lady, okay? She said he was younger than her. And most women will tell you that they're a little. It's hard to deal with a guy that's younger until you find out they don't drink, don't smoke.
Right.
So that's why older women like me. So when you don't drink, you don't smoke. You seem to be well put together young man. Okay, you know how to conduct yourself. You're not a partier. She like, dang, he might just be sharp. I can't believe this younger guy may be sharper than me.
No.
Absolutely
not.
Absolutely
not. No, that is not what happened.
You're wrong. Okay, listen. No,
How did you interpret what she said into what you just said?
Because the dude thinks because she's still dealing with him after she said that was the reason she didn't. So there's clearly whatever he is beyond those singular actions, he is greater because
of her.
All right, let's get back to the video. Get back to the video. I
I
want to hear from her, not you.
Cleaned them
No,
up.
we're gonna get back to the video because you said she ugly. I'm getting back to the video. I ain't got time for this.
I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance.
Talk to him.
And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day. I don't care about what people look like pop-up shop this past weekend. People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? That's not what I said. First of all, I said, baby, do you want me to sit here, or do you want me to go with the family, or do you want me to come with you? Because what y'all don't know, again, off of a 7-second clip, is those weren't fans, by the way. He had already finished that part. He had finished meeting with the fans. I was there the entire time, taking pictures, talking to them, everything. The girls that were there, they were the Adidas. They worked for Adidas. So we were taking pictures for social posts. That's who those people were. I wasn't annoyed with no fans at all. I'm never annoyed with fans. So that's what that was. And then Travis was getting ready to leave. He had to be at a rehearsal for the Heisman ceremony. They had to do walkthroughs and stuff like that. So I was asking him, like, do you want me just to sit here? Do you want me to go back to the hotel? Like, do you want me to wait for our family? Because
sound like he running things.
No,
does Ron Hayden Bracy. It sound like he running things. She said, sir, it's not your turn yet. She clearly said, excuse me, daddy, is it okay if I do this? Is it okay if I do this? That's what she said. You don't know how they talk? That's how they talk. That's how they talk. So she like, did you want me should I do this or should I do that? Tell me what you want from, like, she want to be guided by the leader, which is Travis Hunter. She need permission from him to know what she need to do. Sound like he run things, Mr. Hayden Bracy, yo go.
Absolutely not. What happened was she said, hey, babe, I want the media to look at you like the king dangling that you are. So therefore, I'm going to ask you these questions while we're in break, because we went over these things. But what do you want me to do at this moment? Because I want you. It's just very similar to when the girl, she makes all the money and she got to slide the credit card underneath the table for him to pay the bill.
He got 7 M's last year.
What? I'm giving you an example.
That's a bad example. A man sitting on 7 M's.
Because that woman is leading him in that restaurant. And she's like, here, baby, I'm going to give you the money underneath the table. So nobody knows that I'm taking care of everything, because optically wise, let me do my orders optically.
So you telling me a guy that don't listen to Lil Wayne, not really into rap like that, watch anime, play video games, study, practice all day, collegiate athlete, 5-star athlete, been a man since high school. Right. He's not the one that's leading because he's the most disciplined one. He's the one with the most focus. You telling me the one that got the tattoos, the one that's a little wild, she's the leader?
Absolutely, because that's what he referred to her with. He said, hey, babe, I've run all these other things. I need to just clear my mind. I need somebody like you, a leader, one that
young guys don't do that.
Out of my, somebody that helped me recalibrate my value system by taking degeneracy and lust out my value system.
His value system was already on point.
And replacing those
his value system was already on point. What did that lady say? He was an amazing man. So all his value systems, she ain't built him, he been him. Don't ever disrespect that man. She ain't built him, he been him. So that's your problem. See, you don't know what it's like to be a different type of leader. You only know one way that people lead, and that's your inability to see.
So you saying him being a cheater? Him being
been
a
him.
is a leader. So what she did
Hater.
was this. She said,
Hater.
listen here, Travis. I want you to be the very best man you can be. But first, before you do that, you need to recalibrate your system. You need to take lust and degeneracy out the top of your value system and replace it with God. And then once he did that, he became into the man that he really is. And that's why he's standing by his woman, because he know what she did for him, because it is not the saying goes, it doesn't go like this. Behind every good man is a good no, that's not how to say it. It says beside every good man. That means side by side is a good woman. So she's side by side, arms in arms. And she said, baby, in public, I want you to look exactly how you're supposed to look.
Oh, so she that sharp.
Just sharp.
So she the partier girl, the one, she the sharp one with all this focus. While this man ain't focused at all. He was lost, and now she found him. Is that's what you telling me?
Absolutely.
All right, somebody else straighten this man out, because this is ridiculous.
Can I interject? So I just want to make sure I'm at the right spot. So is this the Believe All Women crew right now? Are we doing that? We believe all women. We believe what this woman says. Because
we have nothing else to believe what she says. She's not a liar, from what we know.
We don't know she's telling the truth. We just saw the lacrosse woman, the Duke lacrosse woman, just come out 20 years later, who saying that whatever happened didn't happen. Right. Women, I believe in treating. I believe instead of believe all women, we should say take women seriously. Because believe all women. I don't ride with believe all. I don't believe believe all people.
So the reason why we have to believe her, because him himself said she is a great person, she is a dope person. So we're gonna have to, so far from the information that we have, we gotta believe her.
Well, because what I understand about men that don't drink, don't smoke, that everybody raves about his focus, okay, how he conducts himself. If he picked that girl, she has something of some type of values that he identified as well, and she's most likely not lying. Plus, what she said is not like far-fetched. It's not like she wasn't on the field. The Heisman thing was like, it sounds pretty accurate about the type of stuff that goes on in those events. So I'm not going to just outright say she's a liar. Like, what standing do I have to gauge that?
Well, I think there's two things going on here. One is I go by like what it means when someone says not their type. So I actually looked it up. When does a woman say she has a type? And I'm looking at it. It says it means she has a particular set of qualities or characteristics that she finds attractive in a partner.
Perfect. I'm glad that you put that out. So because she explained the two characteristics that he displayed that she didn't like, and that was him being a liar and a cheater.
But he says essentially describe the kind of person she is typically drawn to, whether it's based on physical appearance, personality traits, or lifestyle factors. It implies that she might not be interested in someone who doesn't fit that mold. So anytime I've heard someone say that he or she is not my type, it's very specific. It's not going into some kind of book explanation or some kind of backstory. No one. I've never heard anyone say.
I'm a nerd, but she explained.
Hold on.
What the characteristics that she didn't like within him, and he had to go ahead and clean those things up. And once he cleaned those things up by recalibrating his values, so it's something that we preach on my show every single day, and say, hey, you need to take lust and degeneracy out of your value system and replace those things with God, because she's a good Christian woman. She was in college, so she was already being a leader in her own life by pushing herself in Christianity and going to school already. And she decided, hey, I'm going to trust in you. This is all the things that she is doing and displaying is what men keep saying that women should do. She said, I'm going to put my life on hold to follow you and your dreams, because you have great trajectory. And clearly you need a leader like me, a feminine leader, to put you in the right in the right position. Because if I leave it up to you, you're going to squander it by just getting vagina and playing anime.
Well, so why are we giving this guy a maturity when he's at 21? First of all, we do know that women mature quicker than men. She's
Right,
got
that's
a couple
fine, but
years
we
older
just
than-
having a conversation of what's actually happening. We could insinuate all those other things all we want to. We could insinuate all down the road, but we just going by the information that we have.
When a person says that they have a type, we have never heard anyone go into that kind of long drawn explanation. They say he's got to be tall, he's got to have a job. It's very specific. It's very specific. Now we're getting a backstory. No one answers when they say a type.
Afro Nerd. Nobody asked that. So hold on, Afro Nerd. Nobody asked her that. She gave the information up because she's very articulate. Because clearly she is smarter than the average bear. Don't get fooled because she has tattoos and all those things, and she looks like a stripper. This is the problem that most people have. They just pass in judgment because she looks a certain way, and because a lot of men, they look at men like him that is on the way to be a very high millionaire. They put themselves within that man. They want to protect this man and act like all of a sudden that a woman can't look a certain way and still have a different mindset. She is just a woman, and it seems like the way how she's talking clear and concise. She is not a woman that do not understand communication.
Sharon, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? People. Hold on. I'm gonna land the plane. I'm gonna land the plane.
I've been waiting.
You know what?
For like 15 minutes, bro. I literally
no, it wasn't 15 minutes. It was not 15 minutes. You know what? When people are the most articulate, it's before either a legal court or the court of public opinion. So after the smoke is there, now she's real clear. But the initial response was like dead on. Everyone knows what a type is, but when it's a court of public opinion, which is what she was pleading for, she's pleading before the court of public opinion. So whether Negroes before a legal court, they're mighty articulate.
That's fine.
I get the thing. I land the plane. I land the plane.
The reason why she is saying that is because she is getting treated unfairly, because she is not what people are representing. They are not understanding the full story, and she's giving a context so people could understand what's actually going on. And now that she is talking, we could clearly see people got the wrong idea of this young lady. They had an idea that she was some hood rat chick that was just out there to chase his money, and she has articulated herself in the meantime that we're going to have to believe it because she give us no reason to believe otherwise. So we're just going off the information. Can the information change and we have to change our ideology? Yes. But at this time, she is very clear. She's not stuttering, and she is concise on what she said. She is remembering everything that happened, so that shows that she's probably not into alcohol herself, and she's not into smoke herself, even though she got a full sleeve.
Well, hold on, but it's real dangerous if somebody say this is what I mean, and then we try to argue that that's not what they mean. like if Sharon said, "Hey, I said this, and this was the contents behind what I said." For me to get up here and say, "Nah, that's not what you mean," like I was in his brain, and I know that he meant something else. I really think that on YouTube we so messed up. We so used to seeing the wrong person that we project the wrong person on everybody. And I actually believe this woman. I believe that she is saying, "Hey, these were the reasons why that this person was not my type." And then if you go back and because I looked, it showed articles that he did inbox her with a picture of another girl. Like these things that she's saying is actually factual, that we can actually check it, but we're gonna just say automatically it had to be how he looked because that's what they mean on YouTube. It's just dangerous.
Absolutely, and I agree. And so far, we see that she is clearly a pretty sharp young lady. This whole idea that she doesn't have media training and she's not paying attention to, no, he is messing up. This young lady is sharp.
But what man can say? But what man can say that if he was hugging another woman, a cheerleader, a certain way, that his woman won't be feeling some type of way? This idea that these women don't have emotions, they ain't gonna react to what's going on in real time. It's a natural reaction for women.
Absolutely, and clearly, Travis, he like a girl that is very that can voice her opinion and lead in a proper way, not afraid to voice her opinion in the public or in private, because I'm pretty sure she would probably say that she is very opinionated. You could tell that she's opinionated because you could tell by the way she's communicating right now, she is used to expressing herself in full. And as long as she got somebody that's willing to listen to her, they probably will be in good connection. Even when she flip and trip, she'll probably flip and say, "Hey, listen, babe, I was tripping, but this is why I was tripping." right, wrong, and different. At least she understands why she did what she did. That is more important than if she's doing the wrong moves. Is the fact that she knows she was in her feelings and she did something and you can have a conversation about. That is way more important than her tripping in the public.
Yeah,
that woman is great.
Do you know the crazy part that
The
I hear
video's not
people say? I know, but hold on.
No, you hold on. We're about to get back to
No,
the
let
video.
me finish. You let these people talk for 4 hours and they gonna try to cut me off. The devil is a lie. We ain't gonna do that today. Listen, another thing that I dislike is people say he's only 21. They give this man all the grace, but they don't give the young lady saying that she's only 23 and give her the grace. Like if we gonna give grace, we got to give it both ways.
There. That was a great spot.
No, either man got a point though. Let's let her finish her thoughts though.
His family was in there shopping, because Adidas let them go pick out stuff in the stores, like a pop-up shop this past weekend. Yes. People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? Actual Heisman ceremony. This is making me so mad because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes.
I'm gonna just tell y'all this. No, I'm gonna just tell y'all this. I believe her, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Do you know how hard it is for a woman to find a man that's smart, intelligent, believe in her beliefs, don't smoke, don't drink, disciplined, focused, accomplished. Like to find a man like that, women be like, where they at though? I cannot find. It's usually match them, roll up. It's hard to find men that don't do that. It is very, very hard. So I 100% believe her. It's not that I've heard that before, but I'm just saying I 100% believe her. It makes sense because those men are rare. We talk about how difficult it is to find men like that. So I'm going to agree with her. I've heard those type of words from a young lady before. Makes total sense.
So when his name was called, I instantly was going to, if you watch the video, you can see me but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. And once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up.
Follow the leader, Sharon Hayden Bracey. Travis Hunter is him, been him, will always be him, the leader. Okay? She follow what the boss man say. You can feel how you want to feel, but that's what's going on, sir. He run things, you hater. He run things. Okay.
Hey, listen. What I gotta say is, after actually hearing her communicate, it shows that most men got it completely wrong at this point. All right, until we get some different information on whatever's going on with their relationship. At this point, with all the information that we have, these men had it wrong.
Williams was right.
But you wrong right. You wrong right now, Mr. Bracey.
Oh no.
I'm gonna tell you why these wrong. Men like him, women defer to them because she is impressed how he's able to operate and conduct himself while all these other guys is getting this money, running around, doing all these crazy things, and she look at him and go, "Dang, I can't believe it."
Aaron,
when a woman see a man move like that, she defers to him. Now you can, if you don't understand that, ain't nothing I can do for you.
No, Aaron, you let him off. Sharon gotta say either man Williams was right from the beginning. Tate that this is good for them. I was team her at the beginning. Everybody was against her. Everybody was saying that
I brought the footage to vindicate her. So I've been right from the beginning.
Ain't about you, Aaron. Aaron always want to make it about him. This is between me and Sharon Hayden Bracey. I'm gonna start saying that Hayden Bracey. That stick real good. I like that one. So listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. You should have just said, "Hey, you know what? I was wrong." Edelman Williams, he can see a good marriage couples before it manifests. He got that skills.
Hey, listen, first of all, I was on their relationship side from the jump as well. And that's why I'm saying that he defers to her for a lot of things. clearly. And in the open, she wants him to take that. Hey, listen, you know these people are acting. They acting wild because I look like I'm a wild child, but I'm actually not. People are saying that this young lady was found in a club, in a gentleman's club, and there's no proof of that besides her having tattoos and long hair. It's no proof of it at all. This young man already had $6 million. It's no proof that she's gonna squander his money. She don't have a bunch of jewelry on. She don't got no Rolex on. She ain't got a bunch of fancy. She don't even have fancy clothes on right now. She got
so that's not how it works anyway, because it's not like she gets to go spend his money. Like it's still controlled by him. Like I don't know what world y'all live in. There's a lot of married men with a lot of money, and their wife ain't just spending all that money.
That's fair. However,
That's a fact.
that is fair. However, they're young, and if she was to ask for certain things, and I think the way how their relationship is looking, like he'd have no problem spoiling her. It doesn't look like they have. It look like they both are homebodies. They don't need to be in the club. It seems like she seems like she is the perfect match for him because she also is into the Christian faith, so she don't want to be in the club neither. She was also in college. She don't want to be drinking and drugging the way how people vision this young lady to be. So
Sherrod, it will look bad if they got any type of footage on her. She's done. She done. If that's the case, she's gonna be done. I don't necessarily believe it's true because I think Travis at this point he would have had to get in front of it. You know what I mean? Like, let me just go ahead and get in front of it. So it wouldn't be the smart way to do, but they still young. They might make dumb decisions, but I think she would just eat it at this point. Like, I was, but that's all. Like, I think she would just eat it. So I don't know if that story.
And I believe she would say that's before I met him and I could trust him, and he's such a good man. He took me out the club. I think she knows exactly. I think she'd be fine.
Yeah, we'll see.
They move past that.
But the funny
because
part,
anyway, even if she was there, she wasn't there for long.
See, but it's a story behind this. See, the story behind this is these men wanted him to go to the strippers. They wanted him to go the whole route. They didn't want him to be in a relationship with one woman, building the family. This is why they're really against this woman, is because it shows structure. It shows that he's gonna actually build on something. If he was out there sleeping with all these women, all these dudes would be like, go get him, Tiger. That's what you're supposed to be doing at 21. So we gotta give it up for this man at 21 years old to be able to find a woman like this, because we hear people on this YouTube space who've been on here for 20 years and still can't find the woman they looking for.
Good. I just want to say this real quick. Deion Sanders is the man. He just got the #1 top defender in the transfer portal to leave Alabama and come to Colorado. Anyway, that's a side note. That's crazy to me. But anyway, what that
his recruiting skill set is amazing.
Yes, but I think that this is solid information. I think people got it wrong when she said he wasn't my type. I think they ran with it how they felt. If they girl had said he wasn't my type, I like naturally, if a girl tell me, "Oh, when I bet you wasn't my type," I naturally wouldn't like it, but I don't know exactly what she means. So sometimes we assume it's just looks, and I don't think that's the case. It could be like, "Oh, I didn't like that you was like that, or you like that, or you said this one thing to this one girl one time on January 1st." So women are just different in that way. So.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. I can't believe we actually got to this point where we agree and that you're going to say that Sharon was right this whole time.
Because I came here. No, we don't agree. I came here to vindicate the young lady. Okay. I found the footage. Okay. I went and secured her. Okay. To make sure she was straight while doing your job. Okay. You supposed to protect all these ladies. Okay. I went and done what I'm supposed to do. Okay.
I just want to let y'all know, Aaron be wrong. I went back and fact checked some stuff that Aaron be talking about because I knew this guy go lying. See, listen, I learned. See, when Aaron said he Googling it, he Wikipediaing it. He ain't really Googling what he say he be looking at. I was like, hold on. I was like, dang, it sounded real good when Aaron said, 70% of the time, the first seed of each division wins. So I went to go do some research. And it's impossible if you got 2 first seeds for 70% of the time that they're going to win it. The most can be 50% of the time. So I'm telling y'all, we're going to start fact checking Aaron in real time.
You didn't even quote that properly. You so wrong. Like, you didn't even quote the statement properly. You have it out of context and you have the wrong information and tying it to a conference finals versus the NBA finals. Let's not do this right
No,
now.
you
Okay?
said that we was talking. Listen, we was talking about the top seed of the conference. That's
Right,
what we
the
was
number
talking
one
about.
seed. Yep.
Yeah. So, and you went and said, "Hey, the number one seed have a 70% chance of actually winning, and that's impossible if you
No,
have
that's
two
not what
number
I
one
said.
seeds."
That's
Oh,
not
let's
what I
clear
said.
it up.
Look, I don't need to clear it up because you can go back
Oh,
and
now
pull
you
up.
want to clear it up. Now
No,
you wanna
listen. I don't need to. You can go back and clip it up. What I said was the number one seed wins the NBA championship 70% of the time.
That's impossible. It's
not impossible.
It's two number one seeds. See, we was talking about the conference. See, that's what I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna start.
Oh
It's
my
not.
God, you the
What do
man.
you mean it's two number one seeds? There's an overall number one. Genius. Yes,
So
there is.
you were speaking out of context. Okay, because me and Sharon, listen,
Okay.
me and Sharon
Oh
was
my
talking
God.
about. We was talking about the Western Conference Finals. I mean, the number one seed in the Western Conference, and the number one in the Eastern Conference. And now I see that I learned. See, I'm gonna start checking you. I ain't
He
gonna let you.
wrong.
You better be lucky,
He
you my
wrong.
brother.
And
See,
pull the
if you
clip
weren't
up.
my
Pull the
brother, I'd
clip.
do a
He
whole show
lying.
about
Yeah,
it.
you gonna have
I'd
to
do a
pull
whole
that
show
clip up,
about it.
E.
He's
You
100%
sound
lying.
right
He's 100%
now, E.
lying.
You sound crazy.
Well, that's because you on his side. I
I'm
ain't
not.
worried about
I'm
that.
never on his side. Me and him go back and forth all day. Actually,
I'm gonna start fact checking you. Watch. I got you. I ain't gonna let this just go by. I know everybody else
But
scared of you, Aaron.
I
I
like
ain't
that we
scared.
got to a point to actually hear her speak and express herself, and we can see that she got great admiration for him as well. Like she really enjoy, at least in this moment. We don't know what the future is going to be. Maybe they have just a 10 or 20-year relationship. We don't know.
But we need to say
However,
the best thing for this man is being married, going to the next level.
and not
Not
swinging his
being in
thing
these
around
streets
because either man, she already explained how he was on the path to doing that because he was cheating on his girlfriend, hollering at her in the DMs. But since she held a certain standard and she said, no, you cannot be out here cheating and lying, he had to clean up himself a little bit more. He had to tighten up. So shout out to her, shout out to that young couple, and hopefully they be able to make it through all because she's gonna keep getting because she looks like the archetype of a so-called hood gold digger. That's what she looks like.
No, she don't.
Yes.
Listen, that hair came out her head. I'm gonna take you to the hood, Sharon. Next time you come to one of my cities, I'm gonna take you because she don't look like it. Just because somebody got a couple tattoos don't mean they look like they from the hood. She don't look
Not
like
to, maybe not to you, but majority.
No, he's 100% right. Just like most people in the hood don't even have tattoos like that. That's really like a skateboarder, surfer people.
Facts.
Like that's really those type of
Really
people.
doing
Like,
this?
we start adapting that later.
Is this the opposite show now? Is this the
Yeah.
opposite show? Everything I see where we're going. This is the troll show, right?
Absolutely
Everything
not.
these Negroes have said to me is the opposite of reality. We've seen this before. So we're gonna pretend like a lot of young Negroes
we
don't
have
blow
not.
the bag.
We have not seen this before. Jada have never came out and did a video talk about how much she support and how
I'm not
she
talking
submitted.
about that.
Where we seen
I'm
it
not
before?
talking about that. I'm
Earlier you
talking
said
about
that this was Jada, and Jada have never did a video like this on Will Smith. Have y'all seen a video like this on Will Smith?
Yep.
No, you haven't. Sharon just be agreeing to stuff.
I'm lost.
You can look up. You can look up. I think in 1997, an Oprah interview where she clearly said he was not my type, Jada Pinkett Smith.
You missed it, though.
Say that.
You missed what I said. Sir,
Wait. Is it possible that women know that they are horrible at picking guys and they like my type is bad? I'm gonna have to go with something different because I don't know how to pick them. Do you realize that might actually be smarter?
When they're older, not when they're 21, 22.
Afro nerd. So you saying that because this young lady said he ain't the certain type, and Jada Pinkett said the same thing about Will, that means that they are in line with the same kind of type?
No, what I'm saying is that there's a culture where certain types of women are attracted to certain types of guys. It's called evolution. It's called life.
Right.
We see clearly women. I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2", 220. Women look up.
Afro nerd. Here's the problem. She said
you're really mature,
hold
right?
on, Afro nerd. She said that she is a Christian woman and she believed in the good book. And so the fact that this man was out here cheating is the reason why she was not interested in him, and he is not her type because she follows the good book. He needed to recalibrate his value system, take out degeneracy and lust, and replace it with God.
Okay, I see you're trolling because I've seen women say the same thing while they point to their OnlyFans pages. What are we doing?
Right, that's fine. That is fine, but
and
that's
Aaron,
not, so hold on.
Your facial expressions are crazy, bro.
Afro
because
nerd,
this is true.
Afro nerd, that is fine.
He gonna beat you up, Aaron.
Hold
You better
on.
stop making the
That is
facial
fine,
expressions.
but it's
I don't get down like
hold on,
that.
Afro nerd, that is fine, but that's not this young lady. This young lady is very on point and concise. At this point of time, we got to go by the words that's
Because
being
she said so. Because she
yes,
said so.
because she said so. So far, her actions, her words, her character, her values.
After the public outcry.
We cannot assume that this man is an upstanding citizen when she literally said and asked for permission and said, "Is it okay to tell the truth?" And say what I asked, why I didn't think of you as my type. He said yes, so therefore it must be truthful that he was out there cheating and being dishonest
at 18, at 17, you're gonna do that now too.
Well, that don't mean that, Sharon. That was her assumption that he was doing it because she said she saw that he had somebody in his. He might never just took it down. So that was an assumption like that. So to me, that's not guaranteed. But you know, and plus he was the man. Like right. What you gonna tell a young brother? Him.
So the thing is, the assumption was that he was a cheater. So that's still in her mind.
Yeah, that's true.
In her mind, she was looking at him that, hey, you ain't living right. You living foul. And the fact that he gave her permission to say that on a public platform means that's how she really felt.
I got you.
You cannot put any extra thing talking about you want him to just go out there and put his pee in everything moving.
I didn't say that either. I didn't say that.
Yes, you are, because why are you against this young lady?
No, first of all, I'm not against her as a person. My problem is when you're getting into major 8-9 figure deals and you're 21 years old and that money has to last a lifetime, you need to be very shrewd and very smart, right? I'm tired of seeing young black men, athletes who have the world in their hands, and they pick the wrong one.
Pause right there. She has not showed any display of mismanagement of money.
Wait a minute. Hold on. We do get cues. The term red flag does mean something.
Okay, so now
what's the red flag?
The red flag. Okay, explain this. Why was she wincing away from him when she hugged him? When he hugged
Afro nerd,
because she was upset.
You are conflating other people with this woman.
No. What I'm doing, two things. First of all, what's the explanation for her wincing away from him when he made that play? Like,
she was upset.
She just gave us the explanation about the scenes of everything that was going on. Now, probably not that particular play.
But people looked at the world is watching you. People looked at her like you're crazy. No one does that when your man succeeds.
All right, let me give you an example.
You expecting someone to be in your pocket.
Let me give you an example, right? Because this is the problem that I've noted that men have.
So we're not doing what we see. We have to keep our eyes closed to what we see.
So this is the problem that some of us men have, right? We be thinking that Bill Gates be mad that he had to give his wife some of the money, and we be thinking because if we was that person, we'll be mad. But he don't care. Like he ain't never complained about her getting her money, nothing. We angry about it. So let me further the example, right? So remember when Steph Curry girl said something and the internet tore her down, and he said, "That's my wife. I don't care. I know who she is. I know who she talk. That's just how she talk. It came across wrong to y'all, but I know who she is, and I don't care about what y'all think. The exact things a union is supposed to do. That's his wife. He know her. Don't care nothing about the internet. Same thing happening right now.
Right now. Literally.
So I'm sorry. Y'all can feel how y'all want to feel, but that young man who's probably smarter than we was at his age, probably sharper, more disciplined, more accomplished, obviously probably, in a lot of other things.
I don't know, man. Your thinking process is different than mine. Because because I noticed that there's a lot of this. We're going to seed stuff that we don't know. We're going to just throw things out there. We're just proposing things that we just don't know.
Hold on, Afro nerd. Hold on, Afro nerd. Hold on.
Clear signs of certain things. We can't follow through now. No investigation. We just got to ignore what we see.
Hold on, Afro nerd.
We just ignore what we see. That's what we're doing.
Afro, you know, literally, you are the only one that's throwing things that we can't see because we are going by what we actually seeing and what she's actually saying.
Yeah,
we are not adding any extra.
We're starting to see a pattern with this girl.
No,
We saw
you're
a
not.
pattern,
What's the pattern?
and that the pattern was certain behavior that didn't look like she's in his pocket. So when she gets to criticism, now she's got an explanation. Like I said, court of public opinion, or rather the legal court.
So
People
you tell
are
me
very
you would have an
articulate.
explanation
People are
if you didn't have sports?
People are very articulate when the criticism is in your ass. Okay.
Wow, this is insane. So you saying that because
no, that's true. That's
what
happens.
Hold on, I just want to understand. So you saying her pattern is that she is able to articulate her feelings?
Well, no.
Time-
What is
time-
the
time
pattern?
is-
Listen, man, I
He's
just want to
asking me.
make
He's
something
asking
clear
me.
before I pass it on to Ron Mag and Chanel's reality. You are saying her pattern is that she's able to articulate herself?
I have never seen a person not being able to come up with a concise explanation when time is a factor. When you get criticism, when the public was enough of a public outcry, this is a major story. Explain this. Let's keep it real, gentlemen.
She
This is
could have
a
said
news-
nothing.
Hold on, no, let me finish my point. This is a major news story about two young kids in a relationship because people
This
saw
is a
this
news
girl-
story.
Can I finish? Yeah, you're
This
shocked
is not no
about me?
news story. This is social media drama. Ain't no big news station come up. Did you see what happened with Travis Hunter and his girlfriend? It must be going down here. This is social media content that people take.
I love it.
That's what's going on.
It's not just social
Facts.
media.
That was the
No, but
fact.
hold on.
First of all,
hold on.
social media. No, we
Hold
say
on.
facts doesn't mean it is
That was
facts.
a fact.
Hold on.
Do I have to Google this?
No. Let me ask you.
Oh, we
a question.
don't do
This
that
is-
now, right?
This is a
This
real.
is only Instagram. This is
Yeah,
only
man,
Let me ask a question.
Let them have it.
sports media isn't covering this. So we going live now?
Afro Nerd, do you realize that you are just throwing things against the wall and you're not having a concise point?
I just told. No, you don't understand my point. I already told
No,
you.
I know, but hold on. Well, let me ask. Let me
A
ask some
public
clarifying questions.
outcry.
We heard that part, brother.
No.
Listen. So
No,
my
but
que-
you hear doesn't mean you listen.
all right. So my question
Hearing
that I'm
doesn't mean
asking is, hold on. No, because you said that she have did a group of red.
Wow, this is crazy talk, yo.
No, because if any man that have sustained a woman, if I make my wife mad,
I like
she's not
this.
gonna want.
I like
Hold on, brother. I got you. Like if I make my wife
No, you
mad,
don't.
she's not gonna want to be underneath me when she's mad. That's any man who got a woman knows this. So so my question I'm asking is, what signs that are so red flags? Because you keep comparing her to other celebrities, and those signs are not the same. So give me the why you're making these thoughts that of the red flags that you're seeing.
As a culture, because this is not new. No, I know you're laughing. I know why this is.
Wait,
not
it's the culture now. It's not just you. Stop.
Do you
it.
know her culture?
Well, just
No,
interrupt
it's
me.
in there. We're not in there. Sorry. Try again. No.
No. Just because you
Absolutely
interrupt me.
never.
You're
How-
wrong.
You support
interrupt me,
your
Mike.
argument on your own. Don't throw the culture.
All right. Hold on.
Don't throw
Mike.
the culture in there. Stop.
Africa, you getting me blamed for
No.
all this because
No, what I said was-
hold on, Afro Nerd. Hold on, Afro Nerd.
Because we interrupted now. What's
Hold
we
on.
do?
No,
I'm
hold
sorry,
on, Afro
Sharon.
Nerd.
I apologize.
No, you good.
Funny as hell.
Hold on, Afro Nerd. The problem is this, Afro Nerd. is that he asked you what the red flags is. You started blaming on the culture.
Yeah. Okay, can I complete the thought? Or we gonna read my mind? Is we doing that now?
We asked you a
We hear
question.
two-
We asked
we
the
hear
question.
two words. We hear two words. We hear
We
two
didn't
words.
come in the culture. We asked you.
Black
We asked you.
Negroes hear two
Emmanuel
words
Williams
and panic
asked
response.
you a question. He did not ask the whole entire culture. So stop.
So
No.
Afro
Wait,
Nerd. So
you
you
can't
are
be- you
Afro
can't-
Nerd.
you
Afro
can't
Nerd.
be a
Afro Nerd.
You can't
Afro Nerd. I
be the
just want to
thought
make
here,
sure
right?
we're clear, Afro Nerd. So you
I
saying
gotta complete
that?
the thought for it to be
So you
clear.
saying that
Can I complete the
her?
thought?
Hold on. So you saying her red flag is the culture, but what?
Can I complete my sentence?
Again, but you starting.
Can we do that? Are we doing that?
No,
Two words, niggas get crazy.
What we're saying.
Is that all
is
it
this.
takes?
I'm
Is
really
it all
good.
it takes?
Afro Nerd, we said what is her red flags, not the culture.
Just go ahead and
No.
complete your
not
point real
the
quick.
culture red flags.
What you calling
is
me?
her
What?
red flag, not the
Man,
culture.
man.
Go ahead.
I don't
Not
hear
the
adults.
culture,
Let him get
her
it
red
out. This
flag.
could be
Go ahead.
good. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Answer the question.
What I said was between men and women, we know there's a culture, the culture of romance and how people get down normally and naturally. So if you take away them being Travis Hunter and this woman, we know how people act in romance and relationships. That when someone says they're not that tight, we know what that means. Now, we've also seen quite a few high-profile black males, young, who are marrying women, knocking them up, just messy relationships.
Afro nerd. You know you didn't get to not one red flag. It doesn't sound like you are leading to any red flag.
I told you the red flag. You got because you don't get it.
So the red flags were her red flag is the culture of other people.
No, you're asking me two different things.
No, I'm not. What asked you something and you answering a different question that we didn't ask you.
What is it you don't quite understand? You're giving a lot to this one.
What we don't understand is what is her red flag. Her, the female, the individual.
Okay, her personally, her red flags that we saw was that when he made a play and everyone was rejoicing, she had a stink face. When he hugged her, right? She looked like she wasn't feeling old dude.
Okay, but she
explained that was the first red flag.
That's not a red flag for a woman to have emotion because he was showing a young lady attention.
What?
This is normal for most women.
So when the camera's on, so everyone got that wrong, that when he hugged on her, she's supposed to recoil.
Yeah,
that's the normal reaction.
Sometimes her feelings. The cameras are on.
Yes,
she's not media. We know you think she media savvy and she trained for PR and all this stuff.
I have a question. If she was your wife or your girlfriend and he hugged on her, would you recoil or how would you feel?
I didn't quite get the question. What are you asking me? Seriously.
So you had an issue. You feel like it was weird or that I guess abnormal that she would have a stank face or recoil. I think is the term you use because and I don't even know who y'all talking about, but this individual hugged another person. He hugged a woman. I'm saying this. So let's remove the girl that this lady doesn't know that is being hugged by, I guess, her boyfriend or whoever this guy is. Let's replace her with your girlfriend, your wife, your significant other, and let's see. Do you recoil? Do you have a stank face when he grabs her and likes her and hugs her? Any of those things? Does that happen, or are you good to go?
I'm assuming that first of all, the person I'm looking at is with me. So just because somebody's hugging, people hug other people all the time.
No, I'm asking you. He hugs you.
All right. Maybe young people.
So they have relations.
No, the same exact scenario happened.
Hold on. Afro nerd, we are not here all night, and if we allow you to talk, you're gonna talk about things that we are not talking about right now. It's crazy. We just trying to get you to answer a question, brother. And but I mean, you just disagree. You don't like the woman. You think that young man.
No, I don't like her behavior.
What color is the sky, Sherrod? Wait. I don't understand the question. You mean the thing that's above us with the clouds up there?
No, I just don't answer the question the way you want it to be. You want a certain type of answer. You want to joke and giggle and all this kind of thing. I don't do that.
What?
So I think this is humorous. I see this in all black people all the time. I see a lot of joking and yuck. I see a lot of that.
This don't have nothing. First of all, laughing is not specific to black people.
Laughing means not being serious. We do a lot of laughing. Laughing
is a worldwide thing. It happens in every single culture.
What's wrong with you, black people? You don't always laughing.
Afro nerd. So we're just really trying to get some concise questions and get some concise answers, so we could just move the conversation along.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to get it from me because you cut me off.
Right, because
2 or 3 words in, you cut people off. That's not how conversation.
Why you hurt my feelings?
That's how it works. No, I don't do that, brother. I just think it's funny. I think it's funny that you ask a question by the third word. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
To be honest, it's okay. Calm down, man.
It's crazy.
Hold on. But to be honest, like the trolling aside, the trolling aside, Afro nerd, he still didn't give you a long time to express yourself, and you still didn't answer the question. To be honest,
by the third word,
you better not ask him. You better not ask Afro. You better ask somebody else that's going to answer it. Chanel, you better ask somebody that's going to answer the damn question. Go ahead, Chanel.
I told you.
Are you in a committed relationship
We saw a number of cues that this woman did not make. She was not
I have a question. Are you in a committed relationship? Do you have a wife?
We're gonna ask you one question. We're gonna see if you can answer yes or no. Are you in a committed relationship? Yes or no?
Yeah, I am.
Is she happy?
What?
Nah, stop acting like you didn't hear me. You heard me. Is she happy?
You have to ask her.
Yes or no? I'm telling you right now. Absolutely not. You a man because your wife or your girlfriend is happy? Knock it off. I can't. Sharon,
because see, if I'm talking about, I can't answer the question. I can't answer the question.
All right, so you know you did answer it. You answered it. You said you can't answer it, so that's fine.
Right. He said, "What?"
No, because people.
All right.
Because people, the comments. When you're in a relationship, when you're in a relationship,
hold on. One second, please. Let me ask Sharon and Aaron a question real quick.
God damn, man, this is crazy, yo.
We are trying to get back to the sports show. We're gonna get back
to the sports show.
Yeah,
did you get the right answer?
Aaron, let me ask you.
Didn't get the right answer.
Excuse me, sir. These are the hosts of the show. I want to ask them a question real quick. We on the hot seat.
You ain't got no questions for me, Ron.
Into the hot seat. Listen, Sharon and Aaron want to ask y'all a question, right?
Yeah.
Are your wife happy? Is your wife happy?
Yes.
He trolling.
Any woman that deals with me is on cloud. Nah.
All right. It's that simple.
That's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
What?
I have a reason why I answered that way.
We got you, entrepreneur. That's all good.
I know. But you answered for me, so you know the answer already. That's how it works here. You know my brain, so that's how it works here.
We kind of. The problem is that we kind of understand how your brain is working, and it is very quantum.
It's misfire. It's misfire. Just tell them it's misfire, right?
Bro, come back to the third dimension, bro.
Right. You are.
This is crazy, man. Go ahead. It's cool. It's cool. I got you.
Thank you.
So, but in reality, I think we have no idea on their relationship. I can tell you right now, I don't care if I just hit for $1 million, if my wife ain't happy, she will retract from me. Like this idea of she upset with me and she's supposed to love me even when she upset. It's just not realistic for them to be happy all the time.
All men can basically say, I can pick a time when my girl got bad at me when I didn't think it was the best time to do that. We all find a moment we're like, did you really need to do that right now, though? Right? Sharon, wouldn't you agree all men can do it? All right, so now here's the bigger picture, right? He got money. So would she not gonna know he have money? I'm not with you. What woman is like? How could she prove to y'all at this point that she is who she says she is, and she's there because she want to be with him? What does she have to leave him? Wait till he go broke, then come back like I heard you broke down. They said I was gold digging, so now you broke again. We get back together. Is that what would need to happen?
I think the problem is that no one would ask or care about this woman's expression, and I don't even know what y'all talking about. Like I said again, if he was broke, they have a problem with her. How dare she have any type of expression with this rich man? Because you're supposed to be happy simply because he's rich. Like it's like that.
Right. And that's because they are lovers of men themselves. That's why they love
that was an absolutely gratuitous shot. That was uncalled for, sir. You don't need to say that's the reason. We don't know if that. We don't know those people. We don't know if they are lovers of these men. Like what's up with you in this?
The men that was going against this beautiful young lady, as
you said she was ugly.
I'm talking about her.
Oh, here we go. Now he want to cop out.
I'm talking about her heart. Bless that young lady's heart. She has a beautiful.
Oh my god.
She has.
You really think she's ugly?
Huh?
You really think she's ugly?
I believe she has a very beautiful spirit.
Oh,
Sharon,
ask the questions like that other guy who just left.
Let me tell you something. Anytime my husband is speaking about a woman and he says she is the sweetest, has a sweet. I know she ugly every single time. I know because now Ninja, she ugly because if she was pretty, you wouldn't be talking about how much she's
not ugly. She's not close to ugly. Like
you talking about the young lady?
This young lady's not ugly.
Hey, regardless.
Yeah, pull her back up, hating Sharon. Because you know what? We didn't finish her clip. Let her finish. Yeah, let her finish her clip, Sharon.
She get ugly on that lady. Stop.
Yeah, Sharon messed up her whole clip. She wasn't done.
Greet him, congratulate him. But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime, and I knew they were going to film that moment. And because of how people are online, actual Heisman ceremony.
Okay.
This Prime, and I knew they were going to film that moment. And because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot, so I'm going to sit down. So I try to sit down, so I'm not in the camera while I'm crying. People are gonna be like, oh, why is she crying? Like, you know, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposefully so they can have their moment. That's all it was. No one told me to stand up. No one had to tell me to celebrate with him. I was just sitting there crying. I wanted to take it in myself too. I was super excited for him. But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family. And that's another thing. People are like, why did he sit next to her? Why was his mom? We had assigned seats. We had assigned seats. I didn't have a choice where I sat. They are obviously going to put some Prime. And I knew.
Well,
look at that handsome man. Look how handsome he looked. Woo, goddamn.
Yeah, he's a pretty monster. Mm-hmm.
Hold on. The crazy part about this story, if she was trying to stand up, be all in the picture, they would have said that she's screaming for attention.
Remember that happened? Was that when Russell Wilson got drafted? Who was the girl that was sitting on it? No, it was another player. Oh man, I forgot he was an Alabama player. It was CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb, when he got drafted, she was trying to, and mom was like, watch out, Miss. Woo-wee. Yeah, I remember that one because
that was classic.
Yeah, boy.
So either she was seeking. See, people don't understand. This woman would have either been trying to seek his attention or not supportive enough. I'm telling you, they would have had a story regardless of what she did. I'm telling you, that's just how it is. It's like you got to understand.
Peter, man. I think they just mad at monogamy and him doing the right things. They look at themselves like, if I was in that position, I'd be popping everything that's walking down the street, and they want him to do that and going down the wrong path and get himself in trouble instead of doing it the wrong way.
Chanel was on point. It's because they like you. You lucky to be with a rich man like him. Yeah, I think she's right about that. People, I can see people saying that. Do you know? Because he is him. Don't get me wrong. Now, if she did some foul stuff, I'd be like, yeah, you better be careful because there ain't a lot of guys like this. But her being emotional or upset about something goes on in all relationships. Okay. So the fact that they got cameras everywhere and things like that, and I'm sorry, she couldn't just hold it together. You know what I mean? She not Michelle Obama, like, you know, presidential, don't like I'm sorry, like, we gonna call her gold digger. She don't really like him and all these things. At some point, a man would need to know if a girl like him. It'd be on him at some point. At some point, if I'm like, yeah, that girl, she like me. Oh, she tricked me, bro. Like, that's like, it's crazy at some point.
Everybody gotta trick you. Yeah. But I really do hope this young lady, whoever she is, I hope she implements the Beyonce contract, which is, I'm not saying anything. I'm not responding to nothing. I ain't saying nothing because otherwise she's gonna get her feelings hurt over and over and over again. And no matter, like, I don't know who it was that was saying this. I think it was the Emmanuel guy. But no matter what her response is, it's gonna piss somebody off. She could have the absolute perfect response, and somebody gonna say something. Oh, she thinks she all of that. Oh, why was she smiling? Why was she not smiling? Why was she standing up? Why was she sitting down? Like, it's like, what clothes did she have on? She had on makeup. Why didn't she have on makeup? Does she know where she is? She had on too much makeup. It's just like, shut up.
Well, can I ask the $1 million question to you, ma'am? Do you think that this woman should sign a prenup?
I think maybe. If that's her husband or her fiance or whoever, is she in a relationship?
That's up to Beyonce. I would say absolutely not.
No, absolutely sign a prenup. Yeah, when you come into a union like that with $8 million prior to y'all been absolutely, sir. Like, you, if you understand
business, you've been there before he had money.
That ain't got nothing. So let me ask you this. Wait.
It does got something to do with it.
You want to put this in a box because if you want to get this work, you're gonna get this work. So what you saying is that since she was a girlfriend, what value is that? I want to see how you align that versus they not married yet. Go ahead.
It aligns very well because she was the one that got him on the straight now. Because if it
stop lying.
If it wasn't for her, he would be out there watching anime and having just promiscuous women in his household and doing nasty things. Absolutely. So because
he owe her $8 million because bro, I could do that for free. Hey, bro, don't do that. I got you. Like, you sound crazy.
She is a believer in the good Lord, and she is not going to just divorce that man for no good reason. If he did something foul, then yes. But
sir, Megan Good just divorced the pastor dude.
Dying for you seen that girl tears, they were real.
You out your mind right now.
She said,
look,
I love this man.
I can separate. I think she a good girl and all that type of stuff, whatever the case is. However, that is his money, not hers. Don't you ever conflate the two.
No,
you out your rabbit.
This is why you are wrong.
I'm not wrong.
It is because
let me tell you how I'm not wrong. Let me tell you how I'm not wrong. No, I can prove it. No. Take this L. Let me tell you how I'm not wrong. Because if he said we ain't together right now, where would his money be? With her or him?
I don't have nothing to do with the conversation.
Checkmate. That's checkmate. Yeah, this is a podcast. That's checkmate. Just for you. You just been checkmate.
Here's the problem. If it wasn't for her, get him on the straight and out, keep him out those clubs.
He was the number 2. He was the number 2 rated player in all of the country.
These other women that he would have been dealing
with.
He was
5-star recruit.
These other women that he would have been dealing with cheating, they would have been all about his money. They would have ruined that young man's career. They would have came out with allegations. All like that young lady is saving him from allegations by him being with one woman and be able to focus and know that she is riding for him.
Tell me the time. Let me tell you why you're wrong, right? And I wish, man.
Not going to the club.
Let me tell you why you're wrong.
She's not drinking alcohol. She is not smoking no weed.
You don't know that.
100% of a fact.
Let me tell you how you don't know.
100% of fact.
No. Let me tell you. When the last time you seen a girl be able to trick a guy that's watching anime? Give me the guy. Give me the name. Name the guy that you like. Yeah, I was watching anime all through college. Name that guy that got played. Say, who is he?
Aaron,
Exactamundo. Yeah. Those guys is shit down.
My man in the chat right now. My man in the chat right now. He watched anime his whole life. We had a whole conversation, 2-hour conversation about Yu-Gi-Oh. That man is married to the same woman since he was young. So yes, that woman is helping him be able to be controlled. Yeah, there he go.
He already got the discipline.
My brother. There he go. So again, he
the one hating.
She is the one that says, hey, listen, you go out there, you go ahead and do your film work.
So how much is that worth?
Your ass out the goddamn club.
How much is
that worth?
Damn alcohol.
How much is that worth?
She is there helping him out, so this way he don't have to go chase to get no vagina.
But we heard that the first time.
And so therefore she is helping him. And she been there for 5 years prior to this. And she told him that you need to find God so we can get this relationship going.
I got you, Sharon. So Sharon, how much is that worth?
This prenup situation
he was already a believer.
If you saying this prenup, what you are doing, if you put this young lady in a prenup, you are setting them up for failure anyway, because all she's going to do is live up to that contract. She's going to be here for 10 years. And on that 10th day, that 10th year, and one day after, that's when she's going to put in a divorce rate. She said, give me my damn money.
Sharon.
Can I ask?
Let me ask you a question. Hold on, no, Sharon. I want him to answer this question. So let's say all of your lies are true. How much is that worth? Put a dollar amount on it.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
So if she did all the things you said she did, how much, like if he had to pay her for those things, what do you think that's worth?
What are you talking about? I don't understand the question.
It's a great question.
It is not a great question.
You just don't comprehend the question. So
because what you're saying is that he's going to do something dishonest and be.
No, that's not what he said.
All right, if he's a good man, she's a good woman.
That's not what he said either. He didn't say that either. He ain't talking about good versus bad, sir. You are.
She's not a liar, and he's not a liar. So I don't know why we trying to divorce them.
What? Right. They not married,
right? But we put the marriage on the table. We put the whole prenup situation on the table. People only care about the prenuptial situation when women are involved, because for some reason men still think in this country and around the world that women are so helpless that we can't get together a sentence, we can't get a job, we're not educated. We still need a man's help to do all of these things. I don't need your help with any of this shit.
No, that's
good
not
all
true.
by myself. I'm educated all by myself.
But here's the thing. Wait.
I don't give a shit about none of that. I don't know why anybody needs to. We only bring up this prenup question because she might leave me. Well, if you want to marry a woman who you think might leave you, why are you wanting to marry her anyway?
Chanel, that's not how,
need that contract. I don't need you can take you and your $10 million and all your contract money and go get gone. I don't really care.
So Chanel,
we only ask these questions when it's related to a woman because y'all think women still are so dumb and stupid. And let's be clear.
So, but Chanel,
y'all were the ones that told us that we couldn't work to begin with. Y'all were the ones that told us
you going way back too far.
In order for you to buy a house, to buy a property, to vote, y'all are the ones that told us we couldn't do none of this. That's
you
came from men, not women. Y'all the ones.
We wouldn't even born, Aaron.
Let's be very clear.
I get what she's saying.
So stop running behind. Oh, now I need a contract to make sure I can protect my $8 million. No, nigga, if you need to protect $8 million, then you need to be with me. I don't want you and your $8 million. Bye.
So look, so she 100% wrong. If you look
at 100% right, knock it off.
Hold your emotions, young lady.
No, I'm not emotional. And let's be clear. Let's clear that up too. Women are in charge of your children when they go to school. Why? Because we can keep our emotions intact.
No, that's not why. That's not why.
Women are in charge of your children when you take them to the daycare because why? You trust that we can keep our emotions intact.
No, that's not why.
Let him get it out, Chanel.
That's not why.
Chanel, let him get a full thought out, Chanel.
It's fine. It's fine. She's female pale raging right now. So I've seen it the other side. It's cool.
First of all,
yeah, you female pale raging.
Let's not play those type of games because you're not smart enough. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You can make any claims if you want, but if you can't
substantiate, these are about facts. Go back and read your history.
You just made a claim.
Everything I said to you was a fact.
Everything you said to me was a fact.
Everything. Go back and rewatch Sharon's show. Go back and rewatch it, and then come back and tell me which part was wrong.
I don't know what you said. Everything you said to me is a fact.
You don't know.
When did we have a conversation?
You don't know.
When did we have a conversation?
Let me tell you all. You say it out of your mouth because I can repeat back what you said. You're wrong about what?
You never let me explain.
About what? Go ahead.
So you're wrong that women don't need men's money because if you actually check and see the richest women in the world, how the majority of them got their money is through the divorce. That is actually factual.
What the hell does that have to do with a need? What are you talking about? You're talking about somebody got paid, so I don't need my paycheck because somebody else because somebody else paid me. Shut up! Like, stop it, knock it out.
Okay, so
I'm gonna let you know.
So the next point, right? So the next point is this.
I'm comprehending out of it. This man just said out of his mouth, the richest women on earth are rich because they got paid through a divorce settlement. That doesn't have anything to do with what this conversation is about.
We're talking about women accepting money through divorce. How does that have nothing to do with
No. You're making it see. I said to you that's
what you chose to make it seem.
No. I said to you when we talk about prenups. We involve a woman, there needs to be some sort of contract because men are so scared that a woman is going to divorce them and take his $8 million. And
you made a claim.
$8 million.
You made a claim that you don't need that. Like I'm good. I'm self-sufficient. I got all these PhDs.
And I don't have $8 million. I have my own business. I sure am.
I didn't ask nothing. I did not ask nothing about your riches, miss.
Good. And you don't ever have to, but I can promise you, you don't want to play big bank, take little bank with me. You don't want to do it. I own my own house. I travel the world first class. What are you doing?
Ma'am.
Let's match it up.
That's your claim?
You want to play that game?
Wait. So
if you want to, I'm ready.
Okay, so show me $1 million right now.
I never said that. Did I say that? What did I say? I don't have $8 million. That's what I said from the beginning. But you said big
bank take little bank. That's what you said.
That's the only way you're gonna outbid me.
You said how much? How much I need?
You have $1 million? Because that's the only way you're gonna outbid me. Do you own your own home?
You just said you don't have $1 million.
Do you own your own home?
I'm not about to play this game with you.
You don't. You know why? Your answer is no. I own mine half since I'm 25.
Wait. You own your home outright? It's not owned by the bank?
No, it's not.
It's not.
Hold on, man.
It's not.
So you have no mortgage.
I got a loan with Wells Fargo.
Then you don't know how. So that's securitized, man. That's exactly how a loan works.
My house is paid for. Where do you live?
Okay,
hold on,
you just said you got a loan through the bank, and then you said it's paid for.
No, you asked me, do I own my house outright? I do. But what I'm saying to you is I didn't buy my house outright, meaning I didn't show up the day when I was closing to say, here's whatever amount of money for my home. I didn't do that. No, that didn't.
Okay, so
but I own it now, so I'm asking you, do you want yours?
Miss, let me ask you a question, Miss. Because if you live in Alabama and you own your home, whoop-de-doo. But if you're not in the Bay Area, if you're not in San Francisco, like where I'm at, what you stating is an irrelevant fact. How much is your home worth? Wait. How much is your home worth?
Almost $500,000. That's how much my home is worth.
So almost about $500,000. Yes. Now the question now becomes, at what age did you accomplish this? Because if you're 70 years old and you did this,
my home at 25, I'm 44. You do the math.
So you 44 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And you became this successful lady at what age?
Probably around 21. Me and my husband have been in business since I'm 21 years old. We talked about this earlier, Sharon. I have 3 college degrees and I'm working on a PhD. I'm not saying this because I want to try to tear you down or anything. I'm tired of men sitting.
You may not be familiar with me, but they know me. You're not able to tear me down.
Sharon talking about football. I'm familiar with you.
You must not be familiar with me.
Okay, Aaron, familiarize me. Go ahead.
Miss, you're talking about what you did with your husband, not what you did by yourself, right? Because what have you accomplished by yourself?
I have 3 college.
You were unable to accomplish things by yourself.
You
did it with your husband.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Why not? Let's not do that.
Because without my husband, I'm a real one without him.
No, you're not.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Do you know
no real one without him? You got with him when you was what, 19, 20, 21?
Can I finish what I was gonna say, please?
But now you want to play. Let's finish what you want. After all, you was cutting me off, talking all that.
You can have
what you do now.
But yes, you're right. I met my husband when I was 19. Okay.
Exactly. So you was not her. You was not her. You was not rich at 19. So your husband built you up. Your husband built you up. That's cool. I'm glad he did.
So let's be clear. If my husband, let's say we take the house away right now immediately. Let's take the house away.
Okay, so if you take away the $500,000 that your husband did, how much money would you have?
Let's give the house to the husband.
Okay, so how much money would you have?
Very marketable on my own, sweetheart.
No, but how much money would you have without the house?
What are you talking about? I'm not a house.
I'll repeat the statement. How much money would you have without the house?
All of the money that we have in my bank account, that I have in my bank account, that's separate from my husband's bank account, that I'm not about to say on YouTube. Let's be very clear.
Oh, you're not about to say it on YouTube? So how are we gonna play?
My finances are on YouTube. Stop it.
Well, I'm curious. How are we gonna play big bank take little bank if you're not willing to show?
If you like, because you want to make this about a house, but it isn't.
I'm not making it about a house.
You said I'm about my husband's money and his house and whatever else.
Listen. You started this.
Sharon, what happened to the rest of your family?
I said nothing about big bank take little bank. But if that's what you want to do, then we'll play that game.
No. I think, I'm gonna tell you something where I got irritated when you wanted to say I'm emotional because she's being emotional. Don't do that. Don't do that. And let me tell you why. Because if you want to be an individual, don't lump me in with all women that you know, because you don't know all women. So you can't make a blanket statement. Oh, she's being that way because she's being emotional like a woman. You know the women that you know. You don't know me.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't know. You just said you know me because you saw me on Sharon in a sports show. You made a statement that you know me.
You said I don't really know.
Did you not say you know? Did you not say you know me because you saw me on a sports show
last week?
First of all, you made a claim that I'm not smart enough.
Oh my
God. Clearly you're not aware of who I am. And then secondly, you made a claim that you know me because you saw me on a sports show.
Make me aware, Aaron. Make me aware. I'm listening.
I can't do nothing with you. You got 3 PhDs. What can I do with it? I can't do nothing with that.
Tell me who you are. Tell me who you are, Aaron. Go ahead. I'm listening. And let me be clear. Let me just say this one last thing, Aaron and Sharon. You're right. I don't know you. I submit to that. I don't know you. I've watched you and I've listened to you and I've gone back and I've watched some of Sharon's older shows because I kind of wanted to get to know who the people on his panel, and y'all are hilarious. Let me just say that. But I want you to know I don't take none of this personally. Yes, I will be in a heated debate and all that, but I don't take none of it personally. So I don't want you to leave this show and think that lady was crazy. She just said nothing. I don't think none of that. But I used to
run a show called Fight Club. So that's why I know you're not familiar with me, because I'm not taking none of this personal.
Okay, great. So tell me about
here's the thing though, Chanel.
What I don't know. Help me figure out who is Aaron.
Here's the thing, Chanel. When you said, right, let's play Big Bang, take Little Bang, everybody in the audience know me. So they was like, oh, let's see if she really want to play that game with him.
So you got Big Bang? You got Big Bang?
No, I mean, I'm Mr. Broke. That's why they know me on these streets. That's me. That's how they know me.
So he's broke. Okay. What else?
Don't let
but
Aaron lie to you.
I
didn't know that. I thought that was August. I thought the panel was gone. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, the panel's always
so
here.
Broke,
but
and you wanted to yell me down and you're broke? I'm confused.
Is there an issue with somebody that's broke?
No, but you're talking to me about finances as if you have a significant amount of it.
You told me this is what you claim. I'm not smart enough to keep up with you. Then
I said you don't want to play that game because you're not smart enough. You don't want to play that game.
You start making some crazy claims. One, my house is worth this amount, and I asked, is it bought? And then I asked, Miss, this is my show. Calm your nerves, right, ma'am? And then I asked, ma'am, and then I asked, oh, is it paid for outright? Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, technically, I have my loan through Wells Fargo. I'm like, man, that's how a securitized product actually works.
I did not say that.
You did not say that.
No. You asked me, is my house paid for? I said yes. You said, oh, you paid for your house for cash? I said no. I had a loan through Wells Fargo. That doesn't mean that my house is not paid for. That means I had a loan that I paid off. That's what I'm saying. It's not the same thing. But go ahead.
Now, fair enough. Now, you didn't do it by yourself. You needed help, correct?
I could have done it by myself.
So you don't stand on your own, and you can make any claim. I could be a billionaire. You can make any claim, but did you do it? And the answer is no.
Let me say this.
The answer is no.
I'm just keeping a book with you, right? So when you get together in a relationship with someone, just because, so let's say me and Sharon, let's say I need an apartment and Sharon needs an apartment, right? When I was 19, I got an apartment with my friend, right? But I got a bigger apartment because me and my friend were gonna, split the rent or whatever. But whatever apartment I got, I always got it knowing I'm gonna be able to afford this if this chick leaves tomorrow. So even if I purchased the home with my husband and he decided to leave, it doesn't matter. I still would have been able to send my mortgage company their money every single month. So this idea that I couldn't have done it without him is false.
We don't know if you would have qualified without him.
Sir, stop
it. We don't.
Stop it.
Let me give you
since I'm in. Stop it,
Chanel. Let me give you an example. You use a partner.
So bad, I'm not.
You use a partner to make a reference to what you're worth. Are you saying I can go out and grab somebody and use what they built in their life and combine it with mine? And that's a fair thing to do?
I said to you,
because if you had to stand alone, I just want to know where you at when you stand alone.
I want you to hear me. Even if my husband wasn't around. So this is something when I don't know if you've ever tried to get a loan for a house, but when you try to get a loan for a house, if you were married, they want both of you to be on the loan, right? Me and my husband were getting married.
They want both of you to be on the loan, or you have to be on the loan. Because
I'm not saying both people have to be on the loan.
Okay. No, that's not true, ma'am.
Okay. Whatever it is, your experience is. This is my experience.
This ain't about his experience. This is about facts and what's not
it's not true. I'm telling you.
Right, that's it. That's enough. That's enough. We are hit the conclusion of today's show.
Oh, it was just getting good.
It was.
It was just getting good.
The hot seat was hot. Thank you, Chanel, for making. She was in that hot seat and she was rocking out.
No, she wasn't.
Okay.
No, she wasn't. She been in a relationship with a man that helped carry her throughout her life. She makes a claim that she will be her without him.
And I believe
nobody believes that.
We got 90 people watching. Shout out to everybody that's watching.
Nobody believes that.
We believe it 100%. Just like we believe this young lady that said she is riding for her man, Travis Hunter. She is uplifting Travis Hunter. She is pushing him in the right direction.
Here's the thing, though, Miss Chanel. Whatever, however much money you willing to show, I'll match
it. And with that,
and don't use your husband money. Use your own money. Because if you can go use your husband's money, I'd go ask a friend for a $50 million loan and use his money then. She said she can do all this by herself. I want to see how she do stand alone. I mean, you know, she in her 40s though, so I understand.
So we will be back again Wednesday night.
I bet if that story would have kept going, we would have found out the story a little shaky, baby. It's a little shaky, baby.
Well, maybe we'll continue it tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in. Me and Aaron O, we have the hot seat. If you are willing to jump in that hot seat, you see how it can get. It can get hot up in here. It's getting hot in there. We'll see y'all later.